please welcome Dana Steele.
You guys have the wine. I know you can make some noise tonight. Well, I had a great time with you guys this morning. A lot of you were here. I appreciate that. I've heard some great rock star stories, and I may have told a few more I shouldn't have told after that first glass of wine tonight. So we've got a great evening planned for you. Thank you. Photographer again. Great evening planned for you. I know you're all waiting to hear who's won the awards. We've got the Seattle Children's Choir, but right now, would you please help me welcome the ICMI Content Director, my partner in crime, Sarah Steele. Steele here.
Thank you, Dana, and thank you, everyone. Having a little deja vu moment for anyone who was here earlier today. Well, I'm a few glasses of wine in, so this should be a heck of a lot more fun than it was earlier today. So anyway, I'm going to go off script probably a couple of times, so I apologize to Jeremy, who's in charge of slides. Jeremy, where are you? Let's do some clicking. Because we are here to talk. I don't know where Jeremy is. I see slides. Excellent. All right, so we are here for the Global Call Center Awards, and I can't possibly thank you guys enough. Take a look at this roster tonight. You know, these are some amazing organizations who have made it this far, and you know, I can't tell you, for anyone who hasn't gone through the process, it's a process. We make you work hard to be one of these individuals on this slide tonight. So I really, again, let's round of applause for everyone on this list. And can we please stand up? If you are one of these organizations tonight, let's stand up. Let's give them a round of applause. I heard down here at this table, I'm not sure what they're talking about, but I heard "I nominate you." And so I think that's a really awesome thing to say to someone tonight. I nominate you. I really take respect for the work that you do, and I nominate you. So in 2011, my contact center actually won for small to medium size, Global Call Center of the Year. And it was such an amazing thing for us. And so it is my honor, and I have such great respect for all of you here in this room tonight, because I know how much work you've put into this, and I know what an amazing adventure this truly is. Jeremy? So I also want to put out a special thanks to the judges. There's an awful lot of work that goes into this behind the scenes. And so I would like all the judges to stand. I'd like a round of applause. And I want to put out a special thanks to Marta Kelsey. This is Marta's brainchild. And she has really wanted to do this for a lot of years. She has really wanted to give you all in this room the gratification and the glory that you all deserve. And she now has the army of two behind her to make this happen. I'm just kidding. Yeah, she really does have an amazing group of individuals behind her. And, but this really was her vision. And without her, none of us would be in this room tonight. And so I do, again, round of applause for Miss Marta. Next slide, please. Excellent. I'm used to having that clicker in my hand. And as a hand talker, it's really challenging for me not to have something for my hands to do. Tonight, our presenting sponsor is ICOR. And ICOR is a New York City-based provider. All right, cheers. Let's get it a little bit more. Come on, I know there's been wine in you guys. They gave me this very serious paragraph to read, so here we go. ICOR is a New York City-based provider of data-driven technology-empowered customer support and outsourcing solutions with more than 17,000 employees. All right, that's impressive. We'll give you that. 38 centers in 8 countries. Beyond outsourcing, it provides solutions to help contact centers operate more efficiently and effectively, including Qmetrics, a cloud-based business intelligence tool. So congratulations and thank you, ICOR. This really is an amazing thing that you've done for us tonight. And now it is my pleasure to announce our title sponsor, Jabra. And I would like you to please welcome Kay Phelps, the Contact Center Segment Manager.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I want to take a moment to say congratulations to each and every one of you for being here at the ACE conference this week. It shows your ongoing commitment to excellence in customer service by being here. So thanks to every one of you here tonight. Applaud yourselves. It also shows that you realize that the contact center is moving from being branded as a cost center to rather being the voice of your brand, the voice of your company. And to all the finalists here tonight, our accolades. By being a finalist, you have demonstrated tangible evidence of your ongoing commitment to meeting and exceeding performance objectives that you have set. That you have a culture that fosters employee engagement, and that you are showing continuous improvement in your contact center operations. You've demonstrated innovation in your contact centers. You've shown the evidence of your contact center's impact on each and every one of your businesses. And you have taken the time and shown pride in your companies by submitting your contact centers for this award tonight that you have submitted yourselves for. It's a time-consuming process. You've gone through those steps, and then you've also, each and every one of you who is finalist here, has been interviewed by the panel of judges that were introduced earlier. So, as Jabra, we are delighted to be here with you tonight to celebrate in your success. And it's great to see so many of our Jabra customers here, and delighted to see that many of you have been nominated for these prestigious awards. So as you all are very aware, your contact center is constantly changing and evolving. A few years ago, you handled voice. Now you handle voice, you handle email, you handle web chats. You're being asked to look at social media, and how does that impact the contact center? Should it be part of the contact center and be routed by your contact center solution? You're having to assess the technology changes. Do I go to voice over IP? Do I move to unified communications? Do I move all at once, or do I move gradually? Should I look at cloud-based solutions? And you're also looking at things like SIP trunking. Will it help cut costs? What's the overhead of going there? Presence. A few years ago, presence meant butts in seats, didn't it? Presence now means, of course, giving that agent the ability to reach out and see who's available to help them deliver first contact resolution. Who's available, whether it's a supervisor, whether it's an expert elsewhere in the company. You've also had to deal with a number of paradigm shifts. Supervisors, a few years ago, had every agent in front of them. They could wander around, have face-to-face conversations with those agents. And now home agents are coming in, and a whole new paradigm there. I encourage you, if you haven't implemented Home Agents yet, certainly give it a look. Be happy to talk with you about it. There are so many business benefits of doing so. And a good number of you here, I dare say, have already implemented a program or have a pilot or are at least considering what it takes to do a home agent program in your company. You're also looking at analytics. What does big data mean? What does it mean to the contact center? What about speech analytics? What about workforce management, those components that perhaps you don't have yet? So there's so many things you're having to consider. You may be also, your company may have hired a chief customer officer, or in some companies it's called a customer experience officer. So that person is responsible for every touch point in your company where you interact with customers. So contact center obviously is an important component of that. So you may be dotted line to the chief experience officer now. In the ongoing competitive marketplace that most of you face today, analysts are saying that one of the few remaining competitive differentiators for companies is the customer service you deliver. Your competitors are only a web click away, so how do you differentiate yourself? By delivering the very best in customer experience. And you're also noticing that perhaps some traditional measures are changing. Let's take talk time, for example. Zappos.com, you're probably very familiar with that. They're well known for the exemplary customer service that they deliver. And Tony Tsai, who's the CEO of Zappos, wrote an excellent book. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. It's called Delivering Happiness: The Path to Profit, Passion, and Purpose. And in this book, he says the telephone is the best marketing device out there. So he firmly believes that when your customers are contacting your business, that it is an opportunity for you to make them very happy, for you to make them satisfied, and hopefully build a customer for life. There's a great story in the book, too, that I just have to share with you. So Tony, the CEO, after going out drinking one night with a lot of his buddies, Tony and his friends came back to the hotel hungry, and they missed room service. It was too late. So one of his friends said, "Tony, you've been bragging tonight about the great service that your contact center provides. Let's call them and ask them where we can get some food this time of night." Well, Tony, being a great sport and having a few drinks under his belt, Tony said, "Sure, let's do that." So Tony calls the 800 number for Zappos and puts it on his speakerphone. So he gets an agent answering immediately, who is rather surprised by this, as you can imagine. We are at so-and-so, and we no longer have room service. We need food. Where can we get pizza? So the agent is very professional, a little bit taken aback, as you can imagine, by this request. So the agent said, "Sir, could you give me just a couple of minutes?" And so she puts them on hold. And Tony's thinking, "Oh, geez, maybe I shouldn't have done this." So the agent comes back in a couple of minutes and says, and of course she has no idea she's talking to the CEO of her company. She said, "Sir," she said, "I'd like you to know that there are 3 pizza places within a mile of where you are staying, and here are the numbers for each one of them." That's great customer service. So as Dana Steele challenged, if you heard the keynote this morning, just an excellent keynote. She challenges all of us to innovate, to empower our employees. Obviously, Zappos does a great job of doing this. And obviously, by being here and showing your commitment to the contact center space and to improving your own operations, you are transforming your contact centers as well. And that's why you're here. And Jabra, we are happy to be here to partner with you with your ongoing success in customer service. And again, congratulations to each and every one of our finalists. and we commend you on your path to ongoing success to deliver excellent customer service. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I think we have a little music interlude here. Take it away, Maestro. Oh, turn it up. Turn it up a little bit. This was actually a big hit in the 80s. Okay, I gotta get Jeremy Sanders from ICMI to join me on stage. He's in the back. He's got the clicker. There's a reason I played that piece of music, and thank you to the crew for finding that for me. That was from a band called Zebra. Zebra was one of my favorite bands in the 80s, and I worked very closely with Randy and Guy and Felix for several years. They were out of the New Orleans area. Jeremy, come up here. Oh my God, I can hear him on. Come here. Come here. I had to do that for you. Mwah.
Thank you.
So Jeremy came to me when I was signing books, and he was the last one in line, and he says, well, I'm in a band. I'm like, yeah, that's nice, whatever. Great, you're in a band. Please don't give me a tape, please. And he says, my dad's also in a band. And, they had a couple of hits in the 80s, and maybe you've heard of them. I was like, oh, God, here we go. It's going to be somebody I've never heard of. And he goes, Zebra. And I almost jumped in the man's arms. And then I realized I was old enough to be his mother. And it was like, then I had a moment of depression. But his dad, Guy, was the drummer, or still the drummer for Zebra, a great band. If you ever get a chance to go see those. So, all right, get back there with your clicker. Go back there with your clicker. I just love that. I love when relationships that you make come back in some form or another. I mean, that's how I'm here tonight. I was speaking at a conference in Baltimore about a year ago, and the seat next to me at the dinner the night before the conference, here came this Amazon woman running in late. Is this seat taken? God, I need a glass of wine. I'm like, I love her. I think I love her. That's how I met Sarah Steele. And it's how relationships, that's the great thing about relationships, is doing things for people without expecting anything in return. Giving them the lead, giving them the client, helping them with information, and seeing what happens. I mean, you guys are not in the call center business, you're in the relationship business. And the more you form relationships, the more successful your company is going to become. One of the things you can do for somebody right this very minute, if you have one of those little packages on your table that's got the little USBs in it and you're not going to take it home with you tonight, Stephanie, come here. Now I'm embarrassing the stage manager. Let's give the stage manager a hand. Stephanie said if you're not going to take the little package home with you, that she would like the little package, right? Okay. So see, you do things for other people without expecting anything in return. I got a call once from David Crosby's manager. David was a guest of the great state of Texas for about 8 months and 4 days. Yeah. And when David got out of prison, something about a gun in a nightclub. Duh. When he got out of prison, he was in a halfway house in Houston. David's manager called me. I'd met him once before. I'd been at a party at his house in Los Angeles, and I'd done what I was trained by my Southern mother to do. I had written him a thank you note, a handwritten thank you note. Thank you so much for having me at your home. If you ever need anything in Houston, let me know. That's what I was trained to do. And he called me and he said, I know we don't know each other very well, but David's getting ready to get out of prison. He's in bad shape. He needs a doctor. He needs a dentist. He needs a chiropractor. He's going to be there for a while. We've talked to several people we know, but we can't seem to get anybody to help us unless we can assure them or promise them an exclusive interview with David. He said, Dana, this is the first time David Crosby has been sober since he was 12 years old. Yeah. He said he's terrified. He's not talking to anybody. People magazines camped out on the doorsteps. He's not talking to anybody. I can't promise you anything, but can you help us? Well, of course. It's what you do. You do things for other people without expecting anything in return, and I guarantee you it will come back to you. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, maybe in a week, maybe in a year. But when you do things for other people, you start to build great relationships. Long story short, David started hanging out at the radio station. He felt comfortable there. We got to be friends. The next time Crosby, Stills, and Nash came through on the big, post-prison tour. That wasn't exactly the name of the tour, but that was, okay, that's what I called it. David called me and he said, there's a whole bunch of astronauts who want to come to the show. How cool is that, Steele? I was like, wow, that's really cool. He said, but I don't have time to deal with this. Can you take care of it? Yeah, that would be great. How hard could this be? Astronaut is a code word for engineer. You know who you are. It's like herding cats. They can find the International Space Station, but the will call window totally escapes them. So I have all my little astronauts, and I get them into the concert. Well, one of the astronauts, her husband was out of town, and she brought one of the pilots who was a huge fan of Crosby, Stills, and Nash by the name of Charlie Justice. That was June the 3rd, 1990. In March, I celebrated my 21st wedding anniversary as Mrs. Charlie Justice. So I do, thank you. He is truly Charlie the Wonder Husband, but I do blame these teenagers on David. Every once in a while, I'm like, putting the teenagers on a plane, sending them to you. He's like, no, don't you dare. I've got some myself. Don't do it. But do things for people. Keep that in mind. You never know where it's going to lead you. It was so wonderful to have Jeremy walk up and say that to me this morning after the book signing, because it just brought back some wonderful, wonderful memories. And I thank you guys for being a part of that memory. We have got some great awards coming up. We have lovely servers with more bottles of wine. It's okay to clap for them. Remember, show appreciation. Thank you. Thank our servers for that. But we have a little bit of entertainment for you, some of Seattle's finest. These young people coming to the stage are part of the Seattle Children's Choir. I went back to see the little children, and they're all taller than me. So I think maybe they're young adults. They perform under the name of Camarada. They were formed to showcase, the best of the best and to show off their advanced vocal skills. I'd like to invite to the stage John Hendricks. John has been their director since 1999, very involved in public and private music education. And he's been also involved in church music for over 30 years. So Director John Hendricks, if you would like to join me on the stage, let's give him some applause. And I will leave this in your very capable hands.
While they are coming on stage, I'll say a few words. Seattle Children's Chorus began 25 years ago under the leadership of founder and artistic director Chris Mason. At the time, there were two choirs, a training choir and a performing choir. Today, Seattle Children's Chorus offers 6 levels of instruction, beginning with an early music education program for boys and girls ages 3 to 6. I know that you were expecting children. I wish I could present some of our younger singers. They are very cute. And I don't know if we can still say that about some of these big brutes in the back row. 15 years ago, we addressed the need of finding a place for boys whose voices were changing to allow them to, as young men, continue singing in a high-quality choral ensemble. And Chris Mason brought me on board and generously turned over to me her finest young singers to form a chamber choir of mixed voices. And that was the beginning of Camerata, the choir you see before you tonight. All of our singers were not able to be here tonight, but we are grateful to these young people for making themselves available on a school night to be a part of this evening's program. Camerata works at an advanced level. I'm very proud of what we are able to achieve in one rehearsal per week. This group has toured around the world, participating in international and domestic choral festivals. Most recently, in April of this year, we traveled to New York, where we were invited to sing in a highly educational event called the American Music Performance Nationals for top choirs. We were honored to participate and perform in Carnegie Hall with other excellent high school and youth choirs. We're thankful that you are willing to support us by inviting us to be here tonight. And if anyone is interested in learning more about Seattle Children's Chorus, how to continue to support us with either donations or sponsorships, those are welcome. Our office contact information can be found in the literature that is on the tables where you are sitting. So we're going to give a little sampling of some of our programming. We're preparing a concert for the spring around the theme of dance, and so we have some lighthearted and rhythmic music to sing for you. There's an anthem, there's a folk song, there's a piece from an operetta, and there's a spiritual. And we present to you Camerata.
Behold how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell in unity. Behold how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell in harmony. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice and sing praise. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice and sing praise. Clap your hands, all ye people, shout, shout with songs of joy. Sing together, all ye nations, let the world in one accord rejoice. Leave the oceans and the forests, sing for joy o'er all the land. See the mountains dance with gladness, listen to the heavens command, rejoice. Behold how good and pleasant it is, and pleasant to dwell in unity. Behold how good and pleasant it is, behold how good and pleasant it is, for brethren to dwell in harmony. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice and sing praise. Listen closely to our praise, to the joyful anthem we raise. Come together in one voice, come together, come rejoice, rejoice. Behold how good and pleasant it is, and pleasant to dwell, and pleasant it is, and pleasant to dwell in unity. Behold how good and pleasant it is, and pleasant to dwell, and pleasant it is, and pleasant to dwell in harmony. Rejoice in harmony. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice and sing praise. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice. can't dance Rosie. Two in the middle and I can't get around. Two in the middle and I can't dance Rosie. Hello, Susie Brown. Railroad, steamboat, canal. I lost my true love on the raging canal. Well, she's gone, gone, gone. Yes, she's gone, gone, gone. She's gone on the raging canal. Fiddler's drunk and I can't dance Rosie. Fiddler's drunk and I can't get around. Fiddler's drunk and I can't dance Rosie. Hello, Susie Brown. Can't dance Rosie. Can't get around. Hello, Susie Brown. Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. I lost my true love on that canal. Four in the middle and I can't dance Rosie. Four in the middle and I can't get around. Four in the middle and I can't dance Rosie. Hello, Susie Brown. Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. I lost my true love on the raging canal. She's gone, gone, gone. She's gone, gone, gone. She's gone on the raging canal. Coffee grows on white oak tree. The river flows with brandy all. Go choose someone to roam with you. Sweet as roses blooming. Sister, we don't want to brother, we only want to know. All of us are neighbors, so I'm very curious. Why do you look so lonely? Treasure to shoot up with your last lady love. Give us a love and death, our cousin lost your love. Oh, did she keep you waiting? Did she break your days? Please elucidate, please elaborate. Did she treat you badly? Was she very bad? Did she make you mad? Are you very sad? Did she? Did she treat you waiting? Did she treat you very bad? Did you very badly? Are you really sad? Are you so very sad? She a very rich man's daughter, who showed that she was not all you thought her. When with your songs of love you sought her, were you doused with water poured down from above? Did you beat her, try to choke her till you made her pout? Did her father take a poker? Did he throw you out? Did you beat her and choke her and knock her all about? We only want to know. All of us are neighbors, so we're very curious. Why do you look so lonely? Did you reach a shoulder with your last lady love? Give us a little and cause you lost your love. Oh, did she keep you waiting? Did she break your date? Please elucidate, please elaborate. Did she treat you badly? Was she very bad? Did she make you mad? Are you very sad? Did she? Did she treat you waiting? Did she treat you very badly? Are you really sad? Are you so very sad? Did you show us Joshua, the son of Nun. He never would give up till his work was done. Oh, David played, he danced and sang, all day till the heavens rang, singing songs of joy. David played his harp for the rest of his days. Little David played on your harp. 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 David played on your harp. Little David played on your harp. Holy, holy, holy.
Oh, look, it's me asking for money again. I'm back here. Turn around. Ha! Ha, here I am. You just thought you were safe out here. So what do you think? Somebody said, "Are you Stevie Nicks?" I said, "No, I'm Steven Tyler." So you will find an envelope on your table, an envelope or two. I'm seriously asking for money for this wonderful organization. Another big hand for Camarada and John Hendricks. Thank you, John. That was wonderful. We would appreciate a donation, even if it's that. Where's Lindsay? Where's Lindsay that took the money this morning? Lindsay, put the money back in this envelope. All right, she said she will. All right, so if you didn't get a chance to give me that $1 today, there's you another envelope. Put $1, $2, a 20, a couple of hundreds, a really big check. That's what keeps these sort of organizations going, and I know they certainly would appreciate it. So again, thank you to John Hendricks and Camarada, and all of the donations will be picked up at the end of the evening. So just leave them on your table, but we certainly appreciate it. How about some awards? Well, if that's all I'm going to get out of you, I'm going to the back of the room and drink again. How about some awards? Where's the man in the bow tie? The man in the bow tie came all the way from Australia for this. This is a big deal. Damn it, yell. How about some awards? All right, all right. I am going to ask Allison Rollins, training operations manager from ICMI, to join me here on stage. Come on up, Allison. There she is. All right, this is for Best Call Center Agent. Our finalists are, and I'm going to work hard on names here, okay? Michelle Atchie from Guardian Life Insurance. Feel free to yell out. Joyce Ayala from Mass Mutual. I was hanging out with them earlier. Lauren Bodell from UPMC Health Plan. Samantha Grant from Citel, sorry about that. Jason Miller, who is going up against Joyce at Mass Mutual. There's a rivalry in the office. Christy Rechtenwald, UPMC Health Plan. Man, you health people are party animals, aren't you? You get away from the office, there is no health. Melissa Spitzer, Transcore Freight Services. And Noe Vasquez from North American Bankcard.
And the winner is Best Call Center Agent is Noe Vasquez, North American Bank
All right,
Card.
Noe,
Come on up, Noe.
up. Congratulations. Come on up. We're going to bring you over here for pictures. All right, and look at the suit. Noe is styling the suit. Congratulations, Noe. Moving on to Best Call Center Supervisor. Oh, all right. He'd like to say a few words.
All right, let's bring this down to my level a little
No,
bit.
you actually,
Go.
it'll actually pick you up right there.
All right.
So.
Well, first I want to congratulate all the finalists, along with me. If we can have all the finalists stand up, and big round of applause for everybody. We've all worked hard to be here, and thank my manager Lindsay for the nomination. Hi, Mom. You know, we done it, and let's take one call at a time. North American Bank Card, Detroit, Michigan.
You can tell Noe is really pretty shy. I think I found your keynote for next year. All right, now moving on to Best Call Center Supervisor. Please help me welcome to the stage Justin Robbins, Training and Development Manager for ICMI. Justin, join me. All right, and our nominees are Kathy Dorchner from Guardian Life Insurance, Brian Fornuto, New York Life Insurance, Tracy Madden from Intercall, and Zoltan Simon from Computer Generated Solutions.
All right. And the winner for the category of Best Call Center Supervisor is Brian M. Fornuto with New York Life Insurance.
All right, thank you. Come on in. Don't want to say anything? It's hard to follow Noe, isn't it?
Thank you so much.
It's like, no, I'm not going up there. Best Call Center Manager. Joining me from ICMI Professional Development Director, Joy Sobani. Joy. I'd like to point out Joy cleans up very well. So, looking very nice tonight. Our finalists are Deb Brown from Guardian Life Insurance, Dawn Fisher from Mass Mutual, Chad Lukert from Cytel, and Tom Walsh from Computer Generated Solutions.
And the winner is, drumroll please. Best Call Center Manager of the Year is Deb Brown from Guardian.
There she comes, there she comes. Look at the shoes. The shoes are great. I love the shoes. All right, wait a minute. One more photo up. Just the shoes. Just the shoes. There we go. There we go. Here we go. You're shaking. She's shaking. Would you like to say a few words? All right, she wrote some words down.
I'm super shy. I usually don't like to talk in public, but I really.
Why do I think she's lying?
I'm
sorry, did that come out of my mouth? Keep going, Deb.
I swear, I have to give credit to the people I work with for this award because it takes a village. It really does. For any one person to be successful, it takes good senior leadership. It takes great team leaders. It takes great line staff. So I have to share this with everybody.
All right, thank you, congratulations. Loving the shoes, loving the shoes. All right, Best Customer Service Business Leader from Training and Certification, the Sales Director for ICMI, Todd. Todd, I'm going to just so butcher your last name. Todd Picciuello, how'd I do? I nailed it. All right, there you go. And our finalists are Josh Chapman from Cars.com. That table was so quiet until just this moment. They were so respectable. Tiffany Kilcrest from Intercall. George Larabus from Wells Fargo Bank. Who wears cowboy boots? Jeff Levy from Clearwire.
Whoa.
I know who I'm drinking with later. And Herb Piles from Intercall.
Okay. And the winner is Josh Chapman from Cars.com.
Here, I'll hold it. They look like models for Sears.
Well, I'm so glad somebody gave a speech because we weren't really sure if you were going to give a speech, and I don't want to take up a lot of time, but I do want to thank my folks that are here from Cars.com. My boss, Bob, who recommended me, and he's open-minded enough to let me try some of the crazy things that we do. Leanne, who was the person who initiated all of this, thank you. But the person I want to thank most is my wife, who's actually on FaceTime right now on my iPhone.
Hi!
She's back in Chicago, and we've moved to 4 different states in the last 5 years following this crazy career in call centers, and I would not have gotten here without her. So thank you, honey. And since this was the Leader Award, one quote to leave you with. We are from Chicago. One of my favorite quotes, Michael Jordan, if you're a leader, you have to earn it every day. Something to think about. Thank you.
I think he also wins for best use of technology. Hi, honey. There she is. Hey, she's waving. I can see her. Hey. That's so cool. I love that. All right, best Q&A or customer experience program. We actually have 2 winners in this category. Helping me with this presentation is the Global Brand Director for ICMI. Please help me welcome Tara Gibb. All right, and our finalists are LifeLock, OptumRx, Progressive, Unitrends, and UPMC Health Plan.
Yay. All right, and the winner for the category of Best Quality Assurance Program is OptumRx.
you guys over here to the marks, take a picture. Hang on just a minute. There's an X. There we go.
I just want to thank ICMI. This is a wonderful experience, and I think that I live and breathe quality, and you can go so far if you back your customer experience with a quality program, and thank you.
Very nice. Thank you. All right, our best use of technology. Well, his wife already won. she was on FaceTime. Back. I think I read all of those. Oh no. One moment.
There's a customer experience. Yep, that's the one.
Oh, it said or, not and.
Oh, you know.
It's like or. So now it's customer experience
Right.
program,
Ready.
but out of those same people.
I think so.
Okay, we're gonna make this up as we go. Y'all just have a glass of wine. We'll be fine.
Marta, is anybody know?
Once again, Tara Gibb is helping me. And our winner is.
Oh, our winner. Oh, that's right.
The same people.
The same people. That's right. Okay.
I could read them again if you want me to.
The winner for the category of Best Customer Experience Program for, Best Customer Experience Program is UPMC Health Plan.
The party animals! Woo-hoo! Oh, it's like a hit TV show where all of them get to come up.
Thank you. This is only due to an amazing team that does an amazing call, one call at a time. Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you very much, Lauren. Have a great night.
All right, now I get to do best use of technology. I'm going to have Joe Presbolowski join me, the VP of Business Intelligence at ICOR. Big hand for Joe. Come on up, Joe. How are you? Welcome to the stage. All right, and our finalists are Clearwire, North American Communications Resource. Oh, I like that. You guys, all right. Hyatt Hotels, Interactions Corporation. TELUS, OpenSpan. The Home Depot, who has all of my... Yeah, you have my money. I know you people. Nice Systems. And UPMC Health Plan. Genesis.
And the winner for the best use of technology, which I know everybody's been waiting for here, is Hyatt Hotels with Interactions Corporation.
So you're the people responsible for the TV in my bathroom mirror? Because I really like that. Right over here, guys. Bring you over here.
On behalf of Interactions Corporation and Hyatt Hotels, thank you very much. And I'd also like to recognize Stacy Larson, who's one of the leading managers at Hyatt that has led this initiative from day one. So thank you, Stacy.
Best strategic value to the organization. Joining me, the head of Portfolio Call Center UK. Please welcome to the stage Helen Curl. All right, and our finalists are LifeLock, Nationwide, New York Life Insurance, and StarTech Incorporated.
And the winner of Best Strategic Value to the organization is New York Life Insurance.
So this award really goes out to a lot of great people in Tampa who work very hard every day to create value for our customers. So thank you very much.
Congratulations. All right, our best small to medium call center of the year, the Marketing and Community Director for ICMI, Marta Kelsey. And our finalists are Fremont, Housing and Development Board, Singapore, Philly 311, Non-Emergency Contact Center, and UniSuper.
And the winner is UniSuper.
All right, it's Cute Bow Tie Boy from Australia.
Thank you very much. I need you guys to all picture a whole bunch of people behind me, because this isn't for me, this is for my team, who are just amazing. And we've had a really big journey for the last 2 years, and we've really tried very hard to make it to this level. This was our actual goal, to be recognised for that. So big hello to them all, because it's being videoed and I need to take this back to them. So if you can all just say hello to UniSuper for me. I just want to thank a couple of people, and that would be, I want to thank UniSuper. They empowered us and trusted us to create something that is very unique and very amazing. I want to thank the ICMI. They've done an amazing job. This place looks great, and the experience has been wonderful, and the engagement that my team has got from being through this process has been incredible. And if you have a call centre and you haven't entered them before, you should do it, because the engagement you get out of this is really amazing. I'll finish with this. I was once told by somebody that you should find something that no one else seems passionate about and be passionate about it. And I thought I'd done that, but then I came here and realised that I'm not alone in my passion for contact centres. There is a lot of people here that are really passionate about it, and I just really appreciate all the support and the networking and all of the encouragement you guys have provided over the last couple of days. So thank you very much.
Congratulations. Okay, be honest with me. How many of you wanted him to just absolutely rip that open and be Superman under it? Yeah. Take the glasses off. Okay, it's not me. Somebody else is having that whole Clark Kent thing going there. Behave. Stop it, I have more work to do. And a big glass of wine waiting for me in the back of the room. All right, the best large call center of the year. Helping me with this award, who is laughing in the back? Stop that. The contact center segment manager, Jabra K. Phelps. Who had a lovely speech earlier because she quoted me. Thank you. Our finalists are China Merchant Bank, Guarantee Bank. Is that Guarantee? I don't want to mispronounce your name. Is it Guarantee? Guarantee? Yes, I said two names. You can't just say yes. All right, you're stuck with however I pronounced it. Royal Caribbean International and Wells Fargo Bank.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to stand backstage for 15 minutes and hold an envelope without opening it? I did manage to wait. Okay, Best Large Contact Center Award of the evening, and the winner is Wells Fargo Bank.
Come on up here, George.
Well, let me say thank you to ICMI for this award and for the judges, because I know there's been a lot of work ahead of them, and it's great to get this award. I want to thank Table 25, my leadership team, and this really goes out to the 800-plus team members delivering on our brand of A-plus service and support. So thank you.
And please come by our booth tomorrow. We have a special award for you tomorrow at our booth from Jabra. Thank you. Congratulations.
And once again, I'd like to invite my partner in crime back on the stage for the ICMI Lifetime Achievement Award. Give it up once again for Amazon woman Sarah Steele.
I never feel taller than when I am with the lovely Dana Steele.
I think I'm that tall.
Seriously, has this not been a fun evening, you guys? Has this just not been a fabulous time? And who knew call center people could look so pretty? We never get the chance to get all dressed up and celebrate ourselves. So congratulations again to all of our winners. And we do hope that this buzz continues and that this passion, this excitement, carries on. And we want you to talk about this night. And we want you to celebrate, as winners, as finalists. We're all winners in this room. We're all here for the same purpose, to be passionate about the customer experience. And so I thank you from the bottom of my heart and really congratulate everyone in here. And let's keep this momentum going. So I have the distinct privilege, to provide the Lifetime Achievement Award tonight. And this is something that is very important to ICMI. And last year, we gave the award to Brad Cleveland. And Brad, as many of you know, has done a significant amount for our industry. He has really given us the validation and the credibility of what we as leaders in this community can do. And so our 2012 Lifetime Achievement Award did go to Brad Cleveland. And he is not here, as you all know, as you saw this morning. But I do want to just give a round of applause for the work that Brad has done for ICMI and for our community. And so like many of us, I grew up in the call center. And even though I didn't start off as an agent, I cut my management teeth on the operations floor. I learned how to be a leader. I learned how to be a manager, out on that floor with agents and supervisors and managers and vendors and technology people. And y'all are tough. And as all of you know, you can't take a course in college to actually be a call center manager. You can't take a degree. You can't, no one. Did any of you start off at 13, 14, 15, graduate from high school and say, you know what I want to do someday? I want to be in the call center business. Right? No, none of us do that. We all have these great aspirations of what we're going to be someday, and call centers never fall into that. But I got to tell you, those of us who dedicate our careers to this, we're a special breed. We love this business. We're passionate about this business. We want this business to succeed. And that is why this Lifetime Achievement Award is so special. Because there are people out there who fill the gaps. There are people out there who don't do this for money. They don't do it for prestige. They do it because they love the call center, they love the people in it, and they love the customer experience. And our Lifetime Achievement Award goes to someone who has dedicated his career to us, to those of us who choose to do this amazing job, for those of us who get up every day and say, I'm going to make somebody's life better. Whether it's one call, one email, one chat, one tweet, it doesn't matter. I'm going to make this better. And they do this amazing job of servicing customers. And this individual has worked tirelessly to help launch the first generation of professional industry certifications back before there was such a thing as the internet, back before such a thing as Certification Central could honestly even be possible. He believed that certifications were necessary. And he has helped ICMI create study guides and build processes. And he is both a practitioner and an advisor, not just to ICMI, but honestly to everyone in this room, whether you know it or not. He is a writer, and he is a guru of the arcane and complicated things that people like me, even though I've been in this business for 18 years, I still don't understand things like pooling principles and skills-based routing and rostered staff factors. I can talk about it, but it doesn't mean that I know how to actually implement it. But most importantly, this person is a leader, and he is someone that I know and that all of you should know. He is on our board of advisors, and he is instrumental to the success of ICMI and to our industry. And so I am honored to award our 2013 Lifetime Achievement Award to Jerry Barber. say some words. Oh, yes. And so before I let him actually speak, I should say that Jerry was unable to be here yesterday, and, I had a little moment of panic earlier, and I was like, what if he's not coming tonight? And so Marta was like, just email him and tell him that you really just want to see him, you want to talk to him, just check in. And so I did. I emailed him earlier today, and I'm like, yeah, will you be at the event tonight? And he thankfully said, yes, I just landed in Seattle. So I'd like to give Jerry a few moments to...
I honestly would have never expected this, so just a couple of quick things. First, there's a great quote by JFK which says, leadership and learning are indispensable of each other, and that's kind of what I've lived and tried to take part in this great community of call center professionals to build a better contact center industry. Back 20, 30 years ago, it was not an industry that was loved, and now there's a lot of great things going on in our industry because of folks like you and because of ICMI. Thank you for this award. Unbelievable team.
All right, before I let you go, before I release you to dessert, let's do it one more time. Right hands up. The Rockstar Oath, life is too short to have anything but delusional notions about yourself. Go eat dessert and go be rock stars. Thank you.
This award means that the Guardian Customer Service Delivery Area has worked so hard in the last 5 years to really concentrate on the customer experience and really work towards first contact resolution and making it easier for customers to do business with us and just being there for our customers. So that's what it's all about.
It's really good to be able to be recognised, especially amongst really strong competition and great peers. And I really hope that this goes a long way for contact centres and being recognised for the great work they do for their companies.
Very honored, not just for me, for all the finalists. I think everybody worked hard to be here. Very proud to be here.
The big reason why I nominated Noe was because the feedback that I get from him, from his customers, and his ability to connect to them is something I've never seen before. I tell everybody I have a folder in my inbox titled Noe's Fan Mail, and I get all this feedback from his customers and put it in there, and he respectfully challenges me every day to be a better manager. So it was not too much that went into it. It was very, very clear that he needed some recognition outside of our four walls.
It's awesome. It just validates all the hard work that our team does each and every day on every single call, one call at a time.
Yeah, I think it really goes out to our team because they are the customer experience. That's who makes that happen.
It's a great pleasure and honor to be recognized in an industry that I love and I have passionately worked in for almost 30 years. So I thank ICMI and I thank all the people who I've worked with or connected with in this industry, because networking and learning are absolutely the most important things you can do to improve your contact center, to be the best leader you can be.